We are back at the Backyard Baseball League. Today we have the Mighty Melonheads getting their home opener against the Chicago Cubs. Even though they're 0-2, they're on a high note, having finally broken their scoreless break with the 2-run home run at the end of the second game. So hitting is obviously going to be the focus for this Melonhead team. Pitching's only allowed 4 runs both games. And with Pedro back on the mound, it's hoping for he can finally start to find his stride. Because that first inning has been bad for the Melonheads so far this season.
Stepping up to the plate, Catherine Asher.
I think right now, this kid's got to be looking for some kind of medium, sort of fast but not too fast.
Oh, what a
fastball.
catch.
Settling into the boxes, Kathy Wolf.
Good start.
Some batters have trouble catching up to the fastball. The only trouble this kid has is catching the bus.
Pedro can't field it cleanly, but still makes the out at first. 4 out, number 2.
Settling into the boxes, Swing Kwan.
Good start for Pedro.
This batter always reminds me of the short guy from that movie about baseball.
Here's the pitch.
2.
Just looking to make contact here.
Here it comes.
Oh. Dante's there for the out. And Pedro gets out a clean first inning.
Tied at 0.
Slight lineup change. They move Sosa up to third and they moved Ahmed down to fourth. Other than that, the lineup is the exact same. What you would think with a struggling team like this, they'd modify the lineup a little bit. But what do I know? Man is the pitcher with an ERA of 9 so far in this early season.
Stepping up to the plate, Ichiro.
This kid can't help but look good in a hat.
Ichiro.
Wind up and the pitch.
Ichiro up first. Takes pitch number 1 for a strike. What a pitch.
Wind up and the
So they're
pitch.
dealing with the heater. And Ichiro
Catherine Asher has it.
with one of the biggest hits of the season.
We've got Boom Boom.
Too bad it was right at somebody.
What I like best about this kid is his jaunty step.
That's a huge foul ball. These guys came to swing today.
The delivery. Billy
And
on
Gomo
the
flies out to the left field. Sosa still looking for his first hit, but he's gotten on base more than anybody on the team.
Here it comes.
Even the best pitchers regularly give up hits. They just don't give up the important ones.
Oh, Sosa hits an absolute bomb. Too bad it's foul.
Pitch.
This is a new Melonhead
Couple
team.
of pitchers on their teams just in case they're bombarded by good hitting.
Sosa with a fly out to right field. All 3 of their hits got to the outfield.
There's no score.
Lots of good play out there.
Wasn't the first inning they drew up, still 0-0, but still. It's better than what they've had before. It's all improvement. They went 3 up, 3 down, but they had 3 pretty solid hits.
At that now, we've got Vanna Steinman.
Their luck continues to be they just can't find a gap.
Now you're gonna want to watch this batter swing, because watching the foul line just isn't very exciting.
It's in there for a strike. I'm mighty disappointed. Wind up and the pitch.
Oh, and Pedro's just
Takes a quick
painting the
look.
corners today.
Here it comes.
Strike 3. Well done, Pedro. Pedro came to play today.
Settling into the boxes, Billy Jean Blackwood.
Billy Jean.
That batter is ready for absolutely anything. Even a giant robot dog that shoots baseballs.
What a
wouldn't touch
catch.
this kid. Boy, that would be a great
What a catch from
matchup.
Ichiro. Looked a little awkward, but he got there when it mattered.
Pitch. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
Just
Pitcher
missed.
gets set. Pitch. Mike Piazza.
Piazza can't make the throw in time. Beats it out.
Stepping up to the plate.
It's the first hit of the
Nate
game.
Kowalski.
Having this kid on your team is like having extra cheese on your pizza.
And they immediately almost picked off the runner.
Here's the pitch. He drops it.
Oh.
Gets it.
Tony laid himself out trying to get it, but Sosa couldn't get it either.
Stepping to the plate.
And it's a
Zona
base hit.
Bennett takes a peek. The delivery
Strike one.
from the stretch. Here it comes.
Strike two. Can Pedro get out of this?
Here's the pitch.
Strike three. Pedro gets out of it.
The score is tied at 0.
One hit, one error, two left on base, and the score is still 0-0. As the Melonheads continue to try to look for something offensively. They've got Ahmed, Piazza, Del Vecchio. Ahmed moving down the lineup to 4 this game. Let's see if that pays off. And holy cow, it paid off! Ahmed Khan with the first pitch takes it deep to left field for his first home run of the season. And the Melonheads' first lead of the season. Wow.
Settling into the boxes, Mike Piazza.
Up next, Mike Piazza.
Here it comes.
You knew it was bound to happen because they've been laying some good contact this game.
Full of pitches to choose from here.
They missed that one by a mile. Here's the pitch.
And Piazza's swinging at nothing. Strike three.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Del Vecchio.
Tony Del Vecchio.
Pitch.
Laser shot right to the shortstop, but it's caught.
You think these batters ever feel bad the way they beat on that cute little baseball?
Dante with a hard ground ball to the third baseman. Out for out number 3.
At the end of the inning, the Melon.
Well, the Melonheads score their first run of the game, 1-0 after 2. This is their first lead of this season. The question is, can they hold on to it? Pedro worked through a hit and an error last inning, straight to 2 runners. Can he continue to get out of jams?
Play, Tanya Uchida. Here's the pitch. The pitcher looks in. The delivery. The first baseman gets to it.
And Tomei tags the runner out for out number 1.
Nobody on. Only one out here in the third. Here's the pitch.
Pedro's throwing strikes. He's gonna beat it out.
He's safe.
Gomo just didn't have much arm speed on that one.
Settling into the boxes, Kathy Wolf. 2 first.
And they pick her off! Pedro kept a close eye on her and picks her off.
And a miss. Pitch.
Fly ball to center field. Ichiro is there to end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the third with the
No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on.
0.
As we head to the bottom of the third, it's Tomei, Martinez, and Ichiro.
Settling into the boxes, Jim Tomei.
Here's another chance for this team to break up that catcher-pitcher thing.
Good take by Tomei. It was a close pitch.
Here's the pitch.
But he swings at that one and gets a hold of it. Gone! A home run! Jim Tomei! What has happened to these Melonheads? That's their second home run of the game.
Martinez.
As they now lead 2-0.
Here's the pitch. And the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes.
Ground ball right back up to the pitcher. Struggles to get it, but still gets Pedro out at first.
Now batting Ichiro.
Ichiro.
This batter's swing starts out slow and then speeds up over the plate. This particular swing started yesterday.
Pitch.
Lined right back up to the pitcher for out number 2. Gomo Arigato comes up
Nobody
next.
on with 2 outs here in the third. Here it comes.
Gomo, fly ball deep to right field, caught at the wall.
After 3, our score
That was where his last home run went.
2, the Cubs, 0.
When gravity attacks. That's gotta hurt. After 3, the Melonheads lead 2-0 off of 2 solo home runs. Ahmed and Tome.
Stepping up to the plate,
Now it's up to Pedro to try to keep them off the scoreboard.
Presents at the plate. Always keep the favorite gift tucked away in the back pocket.
Couldn't hold
And it's a
on to
base
it.
hit up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate, Vanna Steinman.
Watch this batter's stance. They points their toe and... No, wait, that's my stance.
Ball. Just missed.
Count is 1 ball and no strikes.
Strike 1. There it is. Pedro's back in the zone.
The delivery
Strike 2.
takes a glance. Here it comes.
Oh! And there's the game.
Will score.
I don't understand how they hit that. That's a changeup out of the zone.
Now batting, Billie Jean Blackwood. Here's the windup.
I don't understand.
Here it comes. Here's the windup.
I put it down here and the pitch was probably going to be close to the zone, but it was out.
Here it comes. Takes a quick look. Here's the pitch.
And Pedro with the strikeout
Settling into the box is Holly Franklin.
to get the first out of the inning.
This batter doesn't want a piece of that ball. It's all or nothing.
Pitch.
Sometimes a good changeup beats all, as long as you can set it up with a halfway decent fastball.
The windup and the pitch.
Strike 2 for
Pitcher
Pedro.
looks in. Here it comes.
Strike 3
She's out of there.
for out number 2.
Nate Kowalski.
Kowalski.
Here's the pitch.
And that's going to drop in there, a base hit.
Do it. Stepping up to
And
the
the manager's
plate,
got a tough
Mona
decision
Bennett.
to leave Pedro in or not. They're going to leave him in for now.
The throw to first.
Almost picked him off.
Here's the pitch. Takes a peek.
Strike 1.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
This pitcher looks a lot like the kid who was eyeballing my Nacho Supremo
2.
Grande before the game.
Oh, no way.
Ryan.
No way.
There's the power up, Sonny.
Now batting, Tanya Uchida.
Fireball that they just crushed right field. That looked like an aluminum bat. Holy cow.
Pitch.
That is how you save a game right there.
Leans in for the sign. Here it comes.
Pedro struggling to find the zone now.
Important that the pitcher hit his targets here today, folks. There are some real pros swinging those bats.
Strike.
Ball 3.
Takes a peek. Here's the pitch.
Strike 3. Got him looking. Ends the inning.
The score is even at 2.
What a game, eh, Sonny?
That's probably the last we'll see of Pedro pitching this game. As the Cubs tied it in the top of the 4th, it is now tied 2-2. Melonheads are going to try to have to scrap up another run if they want to come away with the victory here. Well, they still got time. It's the 4th inning still.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa leading off.
Here it comes.
The team really wants to get him going, and he's going to fly out to left field, but they dropped it!
Stepping up to the
Sosa will take it. Ahmed Khan's up next.
swing and a
Ooh,
miss there.
he wants another one. Ahmed wants another one.
Pitch.
Oh,
And a miss.
got him on the slow-mo. It is 0-2.
Here's the pitch.
And Ahmed strikes out swinging for the first out of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza is up
It's brought
next.
a whole bucket of sass to the game today.
Piazza!
Catherine
Oh, flies out to deep center field.
over the shoulder
It's a
catch.
great hit. Just could not find a gap.
Leans in. Here it comes.
All one.
And the count goes to 1-0. Here it comes.
Delvecchio smacks the center field, caught.
At the end of the inning, the score is even at 2.
After 4 innings, it's 2-2. They still have Pedro scheduled on the mound, but I doubt we actually see him pitch this inning.
Settling into the box is Catherine Asher.
And as expected, here comes the manager. He's calling time. They're going to bring in Sammy Sosa. Put Delvecchio out in the outfield. Pedro gets short.
Too many fast pitches will
So
throw
here we
any
are.
pitcher's arm out. I can see
5th
how
inning.
close
Sosa's on the mound now.
player.
And the count goes
See if he
to
can keep this
1-0.
game tied.
Steer right. The delivery.
This pitcher's got a good head on his shoulders and a good solid leather glove on his catching hand.
Here it comes. And the count
Full
goes
count.
to full at 3-2.
No way.
Second baseman scoops it.
No way.
The bases are empty. One out here. Here in the
Still, they got the first out.
windup and the pitch.
Ground ball to Sosa over to first for out number 2.
That batter is ready for absolutely anything. Even a giant robot dog that shoots baseballs wouldn't faze this kid.
Ground ball to shortstop. Pedro gets the final out. And Sosa comes in and gets a shutout inning.
Tied at 2.
Both these teams are really giving it their best, Sonny.
And it's tied 2-2 heading into the bottom of the 5th. This will be weird. The Melonheads will pitch the 6th inning. They haven't done that all season. They will have to pitch in the 6th inning.
Settling into the box is Dante Robinson.
Dante Robinson leading the inning off.
Pitch.
Right on the kid on the lawnmower.
Pitch.
We'll hope he's okay.
You gotta protect the plate when you're in the hole.
Dante's down 0-2 now. Dante strikes out swinging.
Now batting Jim Tomei.
Jim Tomei
Do they really have robots these days? What if this batter is a robot?
swings through the first pitch.
Here it comes.
Fly ball right field. That's going to be caught.
Has it.
Pedro Martinez up next.
Novel, this kid is the surprise ending.
Strike 1 to Pedro. Swung right through it.
The delivery.
Line drive right at the shortstop.
We go to the final frame.
At least
here
that
for
hasn't
score.
changed. They just continue to smoke it right at fielders. And as we head to the top of the 6th inning, it is still tied 2-2.
At that now, we've
Do
got
the Melonheads have a hero on their side? Or will it be the Cubs that will come out victorious here in the final inning? Well, if you would have told the Melonheads that they'd be tied heading into the final inning, they would have expected it to be 0-0.
settling into the box is Billie Jean Blackwood.
We start off with a base hit.
The shortstop has a mean arm, so a ground ball here is a real double play risk. Actually, both his arms are mean. He just catches with the other one.
Tried to pick her off, couldn't get it.
1 ball and no strikes. Strike.
Strike 1.
Here it comes.
Ball just outside. What a take.
Important that the pitcher hit his targets here today, folks. There are some real pros swinging those bats.
Ball 3.
The runner goes.
And Gomo just got no chance. No chance to throw her out.
The windup and the pitch.
Strike 3. Sosa gets the strikeout
At that now, we've got Holly Franklin.
for out number 1.
Here's the pitch.
Strike 1.
Leans
Gets it in there.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Checks the runner.
I imagine they pitch very carefully to this batter. With first base
Most times,
open.
The pitcher wants to throw high when they come inside on the batter.
Ball
Let's not
3.
get too consistent about it.
Here's the pitch.
And it's a bunt right back up to Sosa, who gets the out. A 3-1 bunt. You don't see that every day.
Kowalski.
On a good day, this batter can hit a golf ball clear across the county. Too bad the pitcher's not throwing golf
And
balls.
Dante throws him out from right field. Finally, the Melonheads get the big break they've been looking for.
With 3 outs left to go, the score is the Melonheads 2, the Cubs 2.
And the Melonheads are at the top of the order with Ichiro, Gomo, and Sammy Sosa. Can they scrape across a run here in the bottom of the 6th to walk away with a victory? They've pitched and fielded really well this game, and they've hit a whole lot better.
At that now, we've got Ichiro.
Here's another chance for this team to break up that catcher-pitcher thing.
Swing and a
Ichiro squaring up.
Here's the pitch.
Can't get the bunt down.
Here it comes.
But instead, he'll just hit it into the gap.
This could be extra bases. Gets it.
Ichiro's going to third. He's going to get there. Ichiro with a leadoff triple. The winning run is on third.
Whoever said 2 runs don't make a right has never seen this kid banging dingers.
And it's Gomo Arigato with a chance to walk it off.
Pitch.
Ground ball to third. Oh, he's going to bobble it. They don't send Ichiro home. And that is out number 1.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa's up now.
Trouble catching up to the fastball. The only trouble this kid has is catching the
And Sosa! Has he done it? He's done it! It's a walk-off home run! I can't believe it. The Melonheads have won! The Melonheads have won! And who would have thought but the one guy they moved up in their lineup, Sammy Sosa, coming out victorious.
The game is over.
What a game! I'm
Well, the Melonheads walk away with a 4-2 victory.
a fantastic
Can you
job,
believe it?
but not to the full exclusion of the competitors who dug in and gave it their all in this. A classic baseball.
Man, whatever practice the Melonheads did offensively worked out. They hit 3 home runs in this game. All 4 of their runs scored on the long ball. They gave up a crucial 2-run home run against the Cubs in the 4th.
Final, the Melonheads.
But they only gave up 6 hits as opposed to 11 or 12 they gave up last game.
Abner double play with the 110% juice.
And Sammy Sosa, player of the game. From Mr. Clanky, the commissioner. And so the Melonheads walk away with their first victory of the season. They're now 1-2 as they go back on the road to play the Phillies in Philadelphia. They're still last in their division, but that's okay. It's still a young season and they seem to have figured something out. So we will catch you in the next edition of Backyard Baseball. From the Melonheads, melon you later.